pre-warn you, there is building work or something going on outside, so if you can hear a power washer or anything going on, it is these guys outside that are really annoying me. I have got a wig video today because I've been waiting to do this video for such a long time, and I just really want to wear wigs out of the house. Not many people know about wigs, and I'm kind of here to inform you about how you can wear them and how you can style them. I think the idea of wearing a wig is so much more appealing to me than like dyeing my hair, because I don't know if you guys know, or some of you may know, that I actually can't dye my hair at all, so I'm stuck with this hair for life. It just means that I can't really do anything with it other than have it like blonde. So yeah, I've been really open to the idea of wearing wigs lately, and I feel like it's like quite a big trend that's going on at the moment. So there's loads of different types of wigs that you can get. You can get synthetic wigs, which are relatively cheap, but they are made initially out of plastic, which isn't great for the environment, but you got to think it's actually probably better in the long run with buying loads of like hair products for your hair to like keep it in good condition after you've dyed it, or like, you know, using dyes. I have quite a good wig collection now. I'm just going to try and push myself to actually leave the house with them on. So I'm now looking at kind of like customizing my wigs to make them look as natural as possible. I will be showing you one of the wigs that I've been sent by a brand called Lush Wigs, and they're really reasonably priced, so I will link their website down below. So this is the wig that I will be styling today. Super long. It is called Hope, and it's a lace front grey wig. I haven't brushed it yet or anything. It's actually quite shiny on camera, but in real life it looks not as shiny. There is a pink strand in there, I don't know if you can see, that's like kind of like peering through. Quite thick, and it is about, I want to say it's about 24 inches long. The first thing I'm going to do is just brush my own hair and part it in the middle, and some people like to plait their hair and some people like to like cornrows it or whatever, but basically the aim of the game is to make sure your hair is as flat as possible. I'm just going to analyse my actual natural hairline. You can see I've got some baby hairs. If I pull my hair up like this, you can see around my temples it's quite like bare, so it doesn't have to be like the best bun you've ever done in your life, but just try and make it as flat as you possibly can. It comes with these two like straps here, which you attach to like these bits here to make them smaller or bigger depending on your head shape. My head is like really small. Put the front on first like this, and then put the elastic band bit around the bun. You've got a wig. Obviously it's a lace front, which means that it can have any parting, and it has like this lace bit at the front here where you can cut it off and fit it to your right shape of your head. The hairline is quite okay, but it's not like the most natural thing in the world. I have like naturally quite receding bits by here, so obviously I need to sort that out. If you look here, like I'm gonna have to cut around my ear shape because it comes quite low. I'm really happy with how it looks so far, but obviously there is a lot of work to be done. So I've just taken it off. We're gonna start amending the wig. So in the package they gave me 3 different wig caps, which I think is great for loads of different skin colours. We're going to start by using this one, which is more like a stocking material. The other 2 are more like fishnet materials, but this is my favourite one because I feel like it's really good for like getting everything really flat. Do you think I'd look good bald? The knots look really small, which is great, but the lace here looks a bit like pale for my skin when you like kind of like put it up close. I'm just going to take like my powder, which is the Butter Bronzer in the colour Bronzer, and just kind of like bronze up that area. Kind of have a fiddle around and make sure that it's sitting where you want it to be sitting. What I really like, I like kind of push up the wig cap a tiny little bit, so there's a little bit of like baby hairs coming out, but I think that just helps it look natural. She's looking a little bit wispy. When you're leaving the house with a long wig, make sure you're bringing a brush because honestly they tangle so much. The next thing that we're gonna do is cut the lace. So I've got my scissors here at the ready and I'm just gonna go straight in, cut it as near to the hairline as I possibly can. Just go around my ear here. For wigs, I use this, which is a very strong wig holding glue. I would advise using a weaker glue to start with because this is actually, I think, a bit too strong. Run it just a tiny little bit on my wig cap like this. I'm gonna pull the wig forward and make sure it's completely central and just make sure that that is lying completely flat. Glue the other side as well. It's here. Just using a tail comb to make it really flat. The wig is pretty much drying, but I'm gonna just go in with my hairdryer. I'm going to use curlers to basically just flatten this bit so it's even more flatter. Make sure that it is at 180 degrees. I'm actually going to put it at 170 just to be on the safe side. A little tip, if you want to make the shininess disappear a bit, you can use a dry shampoo, which it's already matted it down massively. Now we're going to move on to the tweezing part. Grab your favourite tweezers and your tail comb. I'm just going to take maybe 1 centimetre and just part that like so. Make sure it's quite taut and tight and then you're going to just tweeze. You don't want to rip the lace either, so be very gentle but also firm. I don't know if you can see, slightly a bit better, but if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to do this another day when it's off my head so I can fully really pluck at it. But it is looking a little bit better, like you can see here. The other thing I would say to do is pluck out the parting a bit. And the next thing is obviously baby hairs, which is one of those things that some people like and some people don't like. Grab a tail comb and literally do the tiniest little part by here, maybe a centimetre I'd say. I don't have anything else to cut my hair with at the moment and this was just lying around, so quite gently tug away. I'm gonna go and do the other side now and I'll get back to you. Don't know if you can see, this side definitely went better than the other side because I took a really big chunk off this side. And the next thing I'm gonna do is take my baby hairs out. I make sure that they're laying flat on my head, and to do this I'm gonna grab hair gel. Ooh, it's got loads of hair on it. I'm gonna use a mascara one to do it. This is the VO5 Wet Look gel, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hair and pull them downwards and kind of lay them flat a bit. And you can see they look a lot better. Earlier I was panicking because I thought that it was going to look shit. Just make sure they're lying flat and swoop them because this is going to make your parting bit look natural. It's nice to have that little baby hair bit poking out there. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. My baby hairs are done and they look pretty natural. There's one thing that's annoying me is my roots. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'm going to use this clay colour here and I'm just going to dab it a tiny bit on a really fluffy brush. And then I'm just going to kind of darken my roots a little tiny bit. The last thing that I kind of want to do is kind of conceal my roots because where I've put the darkness on my roots slightly, I have accidentally gone in on the roots. So you want to make the lace look like your actual skull. So I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and just like kind of like dab it in the center, and it just makes such a difference. It makes it look like your actual skull. So guys, that's pretty much it. That is how I've made my synthetic hair look natural. I have a lot more work to do on it, but I kind of wanted to cover it just really fast. I will be taking it off and doing a bit more work to it. Like, it has a lot of plucking that needs to be around this hairline area to make it a bit more realistic. It looks a lot more natural, a lot better than it actually did. The hairline in general looks pretty good, I think. And yeah, I really like it. I think I would actually go out the house wearing it like this. If you're new to my channel and you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I'd love to have you again, and I will see you in my next one.